Hi.
Screaming for all the yo.
If you're looking for one-line wireless plans without hidden fees and surprise charges,
Ooh. They're giving me that old school sound. What up, everybody? How's it going? Shooting out an announcement everywhere. Apparently we don't have chat open. That's gotta be remedied. Oh, then I'm gonna log in. What is this nonsense? They want me to log in? They should have already known who I am when I walked through the door. What is this? What is this? And now it's just taking Click sign in. One moment. One moment. This is where we're at, boys and girls. This is where I can't even see what we got saved. I can't even read what you're saying. Say, of the fact I went through depression, existential crisis, and the latest one at mental breakdown before hitting 13. Dad, Lord, finna go crazy. Yes, sir. Indubitably. I'm about to. They're out here freaking making me suffer. Look at this. But yeah, man, I'm sorry to hear you're going through depression. That's how life is, right? Life gets hard up in a bee. Oh, it gets hard. The whole point of this is to make it easy for me to just log in. Like, seriously, the mental breakdown was tough. I feel it, man. I feel it, man. I'm out here living life large, bro. Can't complain at all. It's over now, I think. Yeah, I suffer from seasonal depression, I guess you could say, but at the end of the day, like, I don't like to delve too deep into it, right? I don't like giving those things power in my life. I like giving the Holy Father all the power in my life. And I refuse to sit back and let the small things of this planet overcome the largest thing in existence. This is our Lord and Savior. Christ. It is, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not gonna let these little things bring me down, because I know the Holy Father is so much greater than all of them. You know what I'm saying, man? That's how you gotta live your life. At least that's how you gotta try to live it, you know? And it will not let me sign in. I can't read the chat unless I read them on screen. This is awesome. Hey, what are your plans? Fixing restream. The only way to log in is through freaking, you know. 8 hours straight. Paranoid as heck. What are you paranoid about, dude? Out there trying to hurt you? Tell him you know a guy who's super fresh and won't stand for these type of things. He'd be like, I know Raleigh. And that guy would be like, who the hell? Who is that? It's like movie comedy. It's like something you really can't understand. How's your mental breakdown? Yeah, I can't even see that because Restream is...
Carpito Restream, I am looking at you. Fix your services, or I get quick and angry.
Is it my beautiful brother? It is your freaking handsome brother, dude. I come in here looking like freaking, what is it, Flaco? You're like, man, if we can't stop him from streaming, we just gotta make it so he can't read the chat. He's so entertaining. He just knows how to talk to people intuitively. It's like his power level is over 9 million. Gazillion. Cringe. I know. Confirm form resubmission. The page you're looking for. Use the information that you entered to determine if the page not as active. Just repeated. You want to continue. 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 By the way, Polly, I gotta say, we finally found the scariest Freddy trio. Aruger, Phase Bear, and Fredrickson. You gotta it's Fred Fredrickson. Or Freddy Fredrickson. But Chase is not in here. By the way, what's up? No playing, no game. How's it going? How you doing? What's up? We get to play like, hey, we get to play the reset the password game. You know? It's awesome because the link is outdated and cannot be used. Reset password more than once. Request another reset password. Restream is just down. What's up, Al? Yeah, Restream's just down, guys. Restream is just down. Let's see if they'll get me in now. Come on. Come on. Dope. 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 I got a kick again, dude. Wow. This one's way better. This one's way better. I can see everything. Hey, you guys can see you. Check this stream on your social platforms. You're currently streaming for 3 out of 4. Guys, you gotta vote on what's the next platform we stream on. Second lowest point mentally. Dude, I remember when I was younger and I was not in contact with the Lord, one of the most lowest points I ever had was I was smoking a joint. I was smoking a joint like a dummy, and then I had this thought come into my head that was like, everything you are, you were programmed to be. And I was like sitting there smoking this joint, and I just was like, I fell on my knees, and I was like, no! I had a movie moment, bro. It was a movie moment. Don't do drugs, guys. As someone who had a lot of experience doing a bunch of dumb stuff he should have never been doing in the first place, the one thing I can pass on to you is don't do drugs. They're not good for your brain. I used to be a strapping, young, intellectual man, and now I'm just strapping and young. No, actually, I'm still intellectually. But, come on. Very smart. You know. You can't just put lines in here, Owl. No. So yeah, guys, right now we're currently working still on the save system. I haven't touched this in over a week, so I'm kidding. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. By the way, Paul, I would like to say that I'm awesome. Thanks, dude. Ditto. Ditto. So one, we want to see if these resources are the same, right? Also, we're going to have to create a resource that essentially we're going to have to not use this to save that. We're going to have to create a save file that automatically creates artificially a set of lists when you start the game that creates the entirety of all the materials there on the spot. Yeah, that's right. I rose from the grave when I accepted Christ of Nazareth sacrifice. Fellow intellectual, yeah, now we can talk. Only the smartest people are in this chat. So if you're not in this chat, you're not one of the smartest people. So, Al Smart, Chase Smart. Where's Chase? I don't see him. I don't see that guy. Where's he at right now? He's lurking in the shadows. By the way, guys, if you haven't, join the Discord. We got 87 humans in here, and we want 500 million humans in here. Okay, let's create a community. Let's create a very respectable community that has the capability of doing two things: spreading the message of our Lord Christ of Nazareth, and development, creativity. All that beautiful. I gotta ask, what's your favorite microscopic creature bacteria? Shoot, dude. Plankton, bro. That fool's kind of funny. Because he's always trying to steal the Krabby Patties, I'm like, dude, you're never gonna get the Krabby Patties. Freaking Al in the brush is emoji spamming. Pretty good emojis, though. Biosphere. Okay, Safe. Just because you took a biology class recently, okay, and you know this stuff off the top of your dome, doesn't mean you can come in here and try to make me feel stupid, because my favorite one is a little man named Plankton. Little man named Plankton. What is he doing? He's doing absolutely nothing. So we want to make sure if the resource name equals the resource name in this thing, that essentially we just take the amount in that slot and then add it. Right? We add it. But here's the thing. Right? Here's the thing. If the current item, which is here, right, is something we have, I don't know why we're actually getting the item list and then using I to find it, seeing if it's full, and then going from there. It just doesn't make sense. It feels like all I have to do is essentially take the amount and say, well, one, we'll have to do a check here. Check if, I don't know, material amount, threshold, triggered you? Yeah, that just the emote. Well, why don't you just have dancing emotes? Come on, I watch YouTube videos. I don't take no courses. That is true. But one would say those YouTube videos you're watching are courses in a sense. But I guess and suppose that's all irrelevant. I really like in this new thing, you can't see how many people are in chat. Like sometimes, like guys, I see a lot of people in chat and I get a little shy.
Forced to go rogue.
I get a little shy
Hunted from within.
You know?
This is Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
This
Pre-order
doesn't
now.
do that anymore. It just says streaming. I like that.
M for mature.
I like it. But I also feel like I should be able to see. I should be able to see how many homies. You do it for free? True. I appreciate the offer. But at the moment, I'm currently just chilling. Like Krillin. So how did the music trigger you? Was it the or the which one was it? So in the future we'll have to check if the material amount threshold has been exceeded. Yeah. Actually, what we're gonna want to do instead is we're not gonna care about we're not gonna be caring about the loaded game in regards to inting through it or iterating through it. What we're gonna iterate through is the materials that we're pulling in from the platformer world, and we're going to essentially iterate through that, then iterate through the other list, see if those things are there. If they are there, they get saved to the thing. Does that make sense? Does everything make sense? The hype tune. That's true. By the way, Paul, can I tell you something that made me crack down on the floor while talking to my aunt? Was she whip you for saying something insulting? Crack me down to the floor, yeah. I even shed a micro tear. What, those materials doesn't have none? It's just because this is in and of itself. Yeah. Basically, there was a school play regarding a story we learned of a young man and an old man. They worked the same job, picking up bad. It doesn't have to do with anything with like the young guy accidentally grabbing a bag that isn't his. The old man being like, "That's not a bag." I'm gonna say the story. Okay, say the story, dude. You don't gotta stress me out like this. By the way, guys, if you like the stream, make sure to like the stream and eat some ice cream. Okay? Like the stream, eat some ice cream. And if you ever eat some ice cream, make sure to like the stream. It goes both ways. You can be anywhere. Check if material amount threshold has been exceeded. So now, we're gonna have to do like a. We're gonna have to do a. Should I do it right here? I guess so. Like we shouldn't really do anything, or. This is probably the most like unoptimal way to do it, but I don't care. I don't care at all. You know, item list. Loaded game item list dot num. I plus or x plus plus. All right, now that we have our item, we're gonna get the item. We're gonna loop through all the items in the items list. We're gonna check if the current object item, right here, this one, equals this. And if it equals this, right, since we're, you know, we're going to be writing, well, no, we don't want it to the loaded game. We want the materials. Materials.find. This is a nice little day, you know, just chilling, hanging out. Wait. Basically, the young man's back was hurting him. He went to the doctor, was like, you need a break from work 1 week, and basically said, nah, I need to feed my kids. He went to the store, and the old man was trying to help a person with picking up loads of bags. He tried very hard and failed, and the young man in the muscular pose walks in, and somebody says, the young man became king of the store. Well, if I don't know Arabic, it's not gonna be. That's pretty funny. That's cool that you're having good times with your aunt, man. Praise the Holy Father. Those times are to be cherished. They don't happen too often. For some of us. So anyway, Al, what are you up to today? What are you working on, brother? Light cream? The light cream train. Eat ice cream in like the stream. Hype train. Yeah, I'll just start a hype train, dude. Just like, do me a favor and click that subscribe. Oh, you can't. Dang it. Hold up, my madre is trying to. What, mama? No, I told her we're just gonna... Hold up, guys. This is business talk. And that's it. Moral of the story, workers need work insurance. That and a strong physical attributes. They need muscles. They need exceedingly swollen muscles. But yeah, now that we have this material thing here, we're going to check if this currently... Nope. It's lying to me. We need to switch it. Loaded game. We need to flip them. Go. Item list. Not item list. This is dot. Don't forget to Twitch Prime. You might have it and not even know it's down. Welcome to the stream. If you haven't clicked the like button, then do it now. And guess who got played as the man who runs in the store and screamed, "It's the young man, king of the store, wait for me." I'm assuming it was you. It was me. Ha! I knew it. Big brain. Brain big. That's what happens when you have a big forehead, chat. You have big brain. If you have small forehead, you have small brain. We must work on the save mechanic valve. But will it ever work? We don't know. I wish I had a cool accent like that. My accent is just regular.
Horror Nights.
It's regular.
To face an icy new evil in Ghostbusters.
Anyways, so one.
Grab your tickets now.
If they equal the same, then we want to be like, yo, is the. You got to play the funniest yet least important role. Honestly, those roles bring beauty and light to the other roles, right? Like everything comes together to create something better, right? And I feel like I just said something kind of cool there. So click the like button, guys. Like the stream. Eat some ice cream, right? Get a dessert. It won't hurt. Unless, you know, you're lactose intolerant. Then you'll promise that'll make your stomach hurt, but that's beside the point. Anyone in here lactose intolerant? I've got a couple of buddies who are lactose intolerant. So if this equals this, and obviously we can throw it in there, but the thing is we shouldn't even throw it in there if the threshold of the amount of which we can even put inside of that not inventory slot, but material slot is exceeded. So we just, you know, we got to do this again, right? And basically just be like find x dot max amount, which I mean, I guess we could do like an int final amount, right? And then we'll equal it to the current item dot amount slot plus the loaded game dot item list dot find x dot amount in slot, right? And we want to say if the final amount is greater than I gotta start making more little variables so I don't have to type all this stuff up all the time. Then, you know, if that is greater, then we don't do anything. But if it's less than, I suppose we could do something, right? My role is just the funniest. Well, I'm happy you feel that way. Too bad you didn't get a videotape of it. Share those things, man. What's the language? Ustalamabi ite uto. That's the language I just made right now. Get to the chopper. Stop trying to kill me. I told you I'd be back. It's in Arabic. Well, if you're making a language, how can you make it in Arabic? If Arabic is a language itself, you can't say that. You would say it's in the language that you're making. What is it? Clicking below. Is that what you're gonna do when you want to yell at your parents and then like, this, my kid's crazy, we gotta take him to the insane asylum? Arabic. It's Arabic, dude. Don't make me say Arabic.
Your bill, ladies.
Don't make me say
you-
Arabic.
Yes, I did.
People with the Wells Fargo Active Cash credit card prefer to pay because they earn unlimited 2% cash back on purchases. Visit wellsfargo.com/activecash. Terms apply.
Well, if it's less than the loaded amount, then the loaded game item list X dot list amount in slot is going to equal the final amount, right? If it doesn't do that, we'll have to like transform into something else or delete. Or maybe send my clip if y'all wanna. Play is gonna be posted on YouTube. Oh, cool. That's awesome. I'll make sure to not watch it. But yeah, I feel like that is pretty much it. Unless there's something I'm missing. So if we don't have a save slot, right, we're just going to save over it. However, if there is a save slot, we're going to want to overwrite or write to that. And then I'm assuming we would do something like this. Honestly, let's just do this. Let's just do this. The beatnik on the ship. Holy diver, you've been gone too long in the midnight. Oh, can't say that or else I'll get in trouble. POS strike. Not even TOS. The other thing. So we got like something 5, something else. Now we got to see if it actually will save over. We'll find out. Nope, it doesn't. And I believe it's because we're not actually saving this file. We're merely bringing it up. So we actually have to go to loaded game and do that. And then try it and see if that works. But if it doesn't, well, then we know what it is. Praise the Lord, dude. Today is a good... Today is a good day. People need to stop texting me. All the text. I mean, it worked for one of them. One of them's like, what, 2? Oh, hey, Mom. So right now, this is what this is doing is it's not creating. So I mean, it's saving one of them. Like you could see up here, it keeps iterating up. Like that 3 is going to turn into a 4. I kind of want to see what happens once it turns into a 5. You know what it is I'm not saving the game after everything. So it's just going through the first iteration, right? It goes through the first iteration and then it saves. So what we need to do is actually come down here after this and then save. And that should fix that whole little hiccup that we have. But the biggest thing we got going on right now is we currently, have like multiple objects of the same object inside of our save game file. So we're gonna have to create something that bunches them up, and it's still not working. That's at 4. I want to see if like once it hits 5, if it goes to the next one. Or invalid. Yeah, now it's not saving over at all. Discord link says expired link. I think it might be because I have to unban you on there. I mean, we get a check mark. Hold on, let me look. Try now. I revoked your ban. I revoked your ban. Try now. Save. The Dabber Gamer. So this should iterate through each one of these. I mean, I could save. I mean, it's supposed to save over each one. Like, it's supposed to go down, and then it would save. But maybe I should do it all and then save the loaded game. I know it's at least working a tad bit now. Let's see if we even get down to here. It should. I mean, it's working now. Now we're creating a static, but we don't really necessarily need the static unless we get into this. Unless we get into this spectrum, we'll fix that later. Let's check out the data in here. Is 0, 1, value. Max amount is 5. So I don't know what's better, if I like create a list maybe I just make something separately, a structure separately that we use in the save game instead of using for the inventory slot. Like a T-map that max amount in here is 5. The max amount in here, amount is 5. Amount in slot is 5. The one in here is 3. And 3 is 3. So we have 2 5s and 2 3s. This is interesting. Raw view, I have no idea what that is. tock, tick tick, toka block talk, toka block talk, block talk talk. Is that your language you're making? Dance, everyone, dance. Nah. Oh yeah, I forgot owls don't dance. They just stare at you and go, "Hoo!" So we should be saying no, cancel. We should see 553, but we're seeing 554. Am I right? Does anyone remember that? Nice. Dance. But yeah, if you look, I mean, if we go through each one of these here, you'll see that the amount in the slot is 5. The amount in the slot is 5, and then we have 2 where the amount is 3, and the amount is 4. So why these aren't being overwritten? So what we'll have to do, and then when we come in here, it's, oh no, that is 4355. Okay, so it's reading correctly. I just don't have any logic that's like, yo, find this other thing, because it's not necessarily even going to be there at that point. But the idea is that at the moment we only have 2 items, right? Sorry. There's currently only 2 items, right? There's only 2. So when we go into this world, sorry, I'm gonna have to do that again, because my PC gamer brain wants to click escape to get out of that. When we go into this world, it should combine all those together. Yes, dance! Do the nay-nay. You seen that video where that guy's like, I'm gonna whip your butt if you don't do the nay-nay. Do the nay-nay. Kid's like sitting there doing the nay-nay, and I'm like, eh. That's what I do to my kid. Dude, I don't actually spank her, but I'm like, do the nay-nay. Not the nay-nay, but I just tell her to dance. But yeah, we need to combine these together. So the best thing I can come up with is 1. We just need to create a save file struct that this uses. And it won't use a Judah inventory item, right? But this will accept a Judah inventory item, right? This will accept a Judah inventory item. but we're actually going to be using something completely different. This is a struct, this is a struct, right? Which means I'm gonna have to create, we have a list of the data table. If I remember correctly, it uses this structure. But all we're gonna have to worry about is the max amount and some other things. So let's just go ahead and add another struct, class or struct, base.
Meet Cheryl. Hey. She's on vacation and lost in the moment.
I wish.
So is her
Can
chase
I create like a
Maybe she lost it at salsa.
Unreal class?
Skirt should have pockets.
Or
Struct.
maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card.
Struct to
fill checks out,
JSON. Yeah, we
tools to
can't
help
even
protect.
create a
One bank
struct
that puts
here. We
you in
have to
control.
create a struct
Visit
through here.
chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
You know what? I'm actually gonna change this to save struct. So I know this is for save games, or at least attempt. To let myself know, like, yo, that's what this is for. Even with our current truck, you know, we do need a generator body. That's in the H. Blueprint type though. Need to, it's probably like some public whatever it is. It's like, oh, public F table row base. But I don't think that's necessary. I think that's if we're just using data table rows. Let's look at the Judah inventory item. structure. I mean, yeah, I guess we use it here, but we gotta like put F in front of this or something. So we're going to need an int amount X amount, and then another. We're gonna have to make these. Because both of these are saved that now, but for some strange reason. And it's because I need to come in here. This is already like that. I need to end this and then. Oh! This, but it's like that is not what this is. You know, it's probably still saved in here as that. Now we're going to get here. Okay, so that's good to know. We need to make an owl Christmas card with a pun. Hoo hoo hoo. It's like ho ho ho, but with an owl. Like, hoo hoo hoo. Hopefully that's enough to get the creative juices flowing. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Like. But maybe it's too cheesy. You gotta ask someone else different than me, man, because I'm a cheese ball. I'm a cheese ball, dude. I'm gonna grab water beer.
At Sprouts Farmers Market, we're all about fresh, healthy, and delicious. That's why you'll find the season's best organic produce handpicked and waiting for you in the center of our store. We bring in local, farm-fresh fruits and veggies bursting with flavor. Come on in to discover everyday favorites like juicy berries and crisp greens, but
I don't know
also
what to
unique
think.
peak season varieties like moondrop or cotton candy grapes. Visit
Looks like
your
we got
local
some
Sprouts Farmers
issues.
Market today, where fresh produce is always in season.
Yeah, that's true. I'd have to change a lot of things. Missing type specifier. I mean, this could be, you know, its own struct. I wonder if I have any other structs. See if that at least fixes those little issues. Maybe it needs to inherit from the table row base. Static struct function not declared in general. I mean, we really didn't do any of that in here either, you know? You know what I'm saying? But I'm also missing a lot of includes, and that could be why. Oh, and we're not generating it either. I'm trying to think of something. I just can't. No such file or directory. What we do is just copy this. Paste it here. Maybe we don't need to do that. We just need to do fbase material. It's interesting because this resource data is in the inventory section, right? Item data table, inventory, We got the resource item data table generated. So fbase materials. Me too. It's honestly kind of hard.
Not enough clip to make the cut? Now just drag and extend your tracks to add frames, lengthen ambient audio, and avoid awkward cuts. Try Generative Extend in Premiere Pro Beta now.
Like little braining it right now. What's going on? We should be able to just do that. I know that's probably like, oh, if we do like world / base specific, and then we go to base materials save struct, that should be fine, but tell me I can't find a path for that. First it's like, yeah, oh yeah, it's there. And then it doesn't work. Let's try if we do like building struct. Yeah, like right here, we're completely fine, but in here, we are not. We have to use base materials save struct. So why can't I just get rid of that? And apparently it works fine now, so. I was doing something wrong. Unable to find plants with the F base material. We're still gonna get those issues and the function itself, but I'm just fixing one problem at a time, guys. It does feel good to be here. Emulating actions. Object item is not a member of Yeah, I know. Because we gotta change all of this now. We gotta change all of this now. We gotta change all of it. So essentially what we're doing is we're creating a save struct. So instead of saving like a Judah inventory item, what we can do is actually in the save struct itself, just have these initial amounts. And honestly, we're probably going to want to texture 2D or U texture 2D. However, by the way, Paul, I want to say the funniest stories I've ever known. So basically, the science teacher was talking to a dude on WhatsApp, and he was swearing at this guy the most words known to mankind. Like, he was roasting him so hard he got cremated. Like, man, me and a dude who overheard just cried laughing, banging on the table. Science teacher, man. Think these are like these friendly, happy people teaching you? It's really just some angry guy. No, that is not the way the world was created. All I know is I don't want to move much today. Want to work on this and chillax, you know what I'm saying? I got another 30 minutes in me before I gotta go get my kids, so that really messed me up last week when I forgot her, and I got a call and like, oh, you gotta come pick up your kid, and I was like, man, am I that focused on myself and what I'm trying to do that I forget about my kid? I felt like such a bad dad. Imagine their cousins, they're like distant cousins. He's like, I curse your ancestry. He curses himself. That split nuclear fission. Nice. Still going. I don't know how I'm gonna actually set the sprite of these things. I'll probably have to do that somewhere else.
One warning. Unused include directive. Pick up resources.
You won't. However, we will need to know like the current amount of items, and in the save system here, we're going to be taking this, but this is going to be taking in takes in the platforms list, or My biggest problem right now is currently we're using like names to coordinate things together, and we really don't have names. I'm like just saying, hey, if this is the same item name, then put them together. Like, man, to be specific, he was saying like the most foul words known to man. Like, I cannot name any worse than what he said. Like, man, that's like an intergenerational political beef or something. Like, man was roasting, like talking to a prisoner and then something very, very stupid. Or, you know, the two birds somehow sounded up. Would love it. He's like, now my kids know of my anger. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. So we do have like a structure for this. I mean, it's already set for a table row base, so we might have to just make this, right? And I really don't want this structure to take in because it would just take up too much space. It's like I could put a numerical value next to it as like some form or some signature and then check that and be like, yo, if this item has the same numerical value to this item, then save it. But I don't know. I feel like that might be a little bit cheaper compared to referencing an item, but I don't know. So the science teacher is now the new roast master? Is that what I'm getting at here? Yeah, I no longer try to dig into being a roast master. I'm just not good at roasting people, dude. I'm not good at making fun of people. I'm just not good at it. However, maybe I do just make a game object in there. That would be the easiest way to do it, because I would have to do no stuff. I would have to go back into some things and actually put like an item in this thing. That I would have to set the item. I mean, we do have a key. We are just using this picture 2D. Maybe I should just see if they have the same texture image and do that. That might be that. I don't know. That just seems like a crack-headed way of handling it, though. Man, is that what you sit around and thinking about? He roasted him so hard, his or his great-great-great-grandchildren are gonna be like, dang, Grandpa, you got roasted. Dude, those fools are so absorbed in themselves. Like, they're not even gonna think about that stuff. And nobody talks about that anyways. They'd be like, man, remember that time great-great-great-grandpa got roasted by that one dude? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Meanwhile, I'm just stuck here thinking about this, trying to figure out how I'm even going to coordinate these things together to make them link. Like, obviously on here it'll be like, oh yeah, that's a leaf and that should link to that, because idealistically those are the same thing, but the computer has no way of seeing it like that, so I have to find some way to do it. and I do not know how. And now this just has building time, description, needed materials, which we'll start working into in a bit. But for now, we're just trying to get up out of this hiccup. Can I even get out of here? Can I even load the game right now? I don't even think so. Attempting to reference a deleted function. Get rid of that. And this one's trying to reference something that does not exist.
There are no bad guys, just disturbed guys.
We are trying to cast, I believe, in here to do something. Are we? Then that's fine. Base material save struct. Is that really what's... Probably because it just has no texture. I don't think that's... Hey, Kill a Night Point. Welcome to the stream. And it's going alright, just working on a saving system for the game and failing miserably, I should say, actually. But how about you? How you doing? How's everything going? Bam, 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 bam. F-base materials save struct and F-base operator equals constant F-base materials save struct and attempting to reference a deleted function. This is attempting to reference a deleted function. I'll be real with you, this seems... What if I get rid of this? That's the only thing I can think of, because I've added this. The science teacher just flamed up, like I don't know, like a forest fire. Yeah, see, it was this. And it's probably because I'm not referencing a resource sprite. Guaranteed. Let's look at this. Yeah, see, this has got a pointer. So that's probably what I did wrong in that instance. But at least now it's loading. However, I still need a way to identify these things with one another, and I've thought of just adding like another... I've thought of just adding that resource object item to that struct so we could just point them at one another. But I don't know. Could do a string. Could do a string. Still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with like the categorization. So the idea, Killa, is that we're making a infinite 3D platformer game with base building aspects in it. So like you would come into this platform world, complete objectives, pick up resources, and then you would take those resources into your base where you would use those materials to, you know, construct buildings. But right now, in order to do that, we need to find a way to pull information from this scene into the base building scene, which is why I've decided to just put it on a save file and then load from it. And that's kind of where we're at right now. Lee. Honestly, we don't really want, we want to switch these. We want the current item. We want to be able to set these easily and not have to create some, you know, yeah, we'll keep this private. Just create a function that someone can call. Little boys. That's both of you. And we'll just, for now, we'll say there's a lot more that we have to do here. But we could literally just say plus equals this. Amount equals subtracted amount. I guess we could say if current amount plus added amount. I want to say I could do something like this. I don't know why I'm thinking of doing this. Is greater than max amount. We're actually going to switch that to less than. But it looks like it works. So I'm just going to take this, add this, and then see if it's greater than the max amount. And if it isn't greater than the max amount, then we'll just add it. However, we will have that issue where, like, if, you know, this is where essentially this could have something that's over it if it's like one under. Or essentially we could, it won't do it if it'll go above the max amount, but let's say there's, you know, 3 of the added amount that could go into there. But yeah, there's a lot that we're gonna have to do to this. But at least now in here, we can literally just do like item list dot find, I don't know, add amount, and then we can just take the in this case we're feeding in the material list. Right, we would just do that and then amount and slot. Then we would just add that. The non-static members without test the non-static members without an object argument. It's non-static. That's Jaff. Jaff underscore API probably. And I believe that might fix things on this end. This has like a dot save game. That is interesting. We don't have a save game in here. We can save game. Oh. We would need materials though. But it won't work if we want to. God, I just don't know what's going on. Item lift that. Access to non-static member without an argument. I mean, I literally just changed the type, so. What is it about this that's non-static? I made a P-map of this type, so... that is true. You could just clamp it. Without an object argument. We're gonna see if this is the cause of this again. Which seems to be. So my main question is, why does this allow me to use like a struct here? What am I doing here? Blueprint type, engine data table, AH inventory resource item data table. View texture 2D. That an object argument, so it's like what I gotta. That's true. So I didn't really ever necessarily grab it that way, but I did like do a save game file dot edit container. that's what allows me to find it. Correct, that amount. And then we can find the amount, which is, and that would work. Okay. Okay, that's why I wasn't working. I was tripping for essentially no reason. Once again, we made stupid dumb. Anyways, guys, I gotta bounce for the day. I got my kid to pick up in a bit. I apologize for not streaming too much, but you know how it goes here at the household. A lot of movement currently at the moment. Hopefully we can get some more streams in sooner. But as of the time being, it looks like we're going to just have to work with what we got. So I apologize with that. Thank you all for was here. Thank you all for chilling out, interacting, and just being chill folks. Christ of Nazareth loves you. God bless. And I will catch you next time here on the